Hey there, geeks. This is Jeremy coming at you. I have an unboxing for you today. Today, as you can see, our unboxing is going to be Warlord Games Hail Caesar Imperial Roman Legionaries. We were lucky enough at work to have Warlord send us some product, and besides giving him a shout out there at work after I get some of these guys painted, I thought I'd show you what comes in the box, show you a few of the models that I put together and got completed, and give you a little review of them. So, without any further ado, here we go. Alright, so this is one of the infantry sprues. I already assembled 10 of these guys. They come with 20. It comes with 20 guys and a scorpion bolt thrower. I decided that I was going to assemble 10 of them as having Pilum, and then 10 of them as having Gladius, and the Gladius guys would have the command as well. So as you can see, you've got some wolf pelts, musicians, standard, and the usual kind of stuff you expect to see on a sprue like this. There's also a round shield and some commander bits, and a guy holding his sword up instead of holding it in the regular manner that the rest of them are. These are some of the Pilum Arms. Like I said, I already built 10 guys with Pilum, so I had to use a couple of them off of this sprue because there aren't enough Pilum for you to build all 20 with Pilum. There might be enough Gladiuses, but I don't think there are. The molds are pretty good. They're fairly basic. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of variation in the stances on the various bodies. But there wasn't a whole lot of cleanup to do. It was basic mold lines, not a whole lot of flashing. Nothing too extravagant that you wouldn't be able to handle with a hobby knife and a file. Probably won't even need a file, just a hobby knife. The only issue I had was that the Hail Caesar boxes don't come with any bases. So I had to get some 20mm bases from the drawers at work in order to be able to put these things on some bases, which I will show you soon enough here. The molds themselves are really nice. There's some nice character in the faces, and even though the stances are a little static, it works well with them ranking. So the models rank up really well if you're into Roman historicals. They also paint up really nice, which you'll see soon. But I really like these sprues. They were fun to build, easy to build as well. There wasn't a whole lot of issues with figuring out where things go because your bodies are primarily whole pieces, and then you just stick on an arm, maybe more depending on what kind of model you're building here. Because you got the standard musician and captain figure right there. They're not really centurions. I don't know what they're called. This command is these three guys, and yeah, they look really good. So let me show you what some of them look like, all assembled up and painted. All right, so here we have the Roman Legionnaires all assembled and painted up. The only thing missing on these is some static grass basing, which I don't have here at home, and therefore we'll have to get from the studio to put these together so we can show them off there. Here you have the Scorpion Ballista bolt thrower. This is the one that I couldn't show on the sprue because it only came with the one and I already assembled it. As you can see, it's got some nice character, the spotter, loader, and the individual firing the gun, the ballista. These were fairly simple to paint. There wasn't a whole lot to do to them. There's a lot more flesh than I'm used to painting on stuff these days. What with painting mostly 40K stuff and not being a lot of skin on Space Marines and whatnot. But yeah, it was nice to paint. I got to do some woodwork. I'd still like to go in and clean up the leather some, but I was in a bit of a hurry to get these done more. So, but they look really nice. And the part about these models that looks the best is if we scan over here, is the Legionnaires themselves. Once you get the decals on the shields, these guys just look awesome. I mean, they're Roman centurions. There's not much they don't look awesome doing. The decals required me to... I had to cut up the decals a little more than I expected. Kind of had to trim the edges off of them, especially in the center where it goes over that peg in the middle of the shield. And but once it's on there, it looks really good. There's no way I could freehand stuff like that. Not in my wildest dreams. I'm getting pretty good at it, but not that good. But they look really good all lined up together. I'm sure these guys will look even greater once I have the grass on the base. Really looking forward to seeing them then. You should be able to view them over at Blue Table once Spencer gets a spotlight video done of them there. Because, like I said, Warlord sent these to us at Blue Table for us to paint up and showcase. And I thought I'd do 10 with Pilum, 10 with Gladius. These are the guys with the Pilum. They look really good. They're fantastic. They make me really interested in getting into the Hail Caesar game. Just see what it's like. My understanding is it's a lot like 28mm War Master, which I've never played, so I have no basis for what that could be like. And I know the lighting may be a little harsh. Works really well for overhead, but you get a lot of shadows. But as you can see, these guys are pretty great looking. Nice and characterful. As long as you don't mind painting lots of calves, because obviously they're not wearing pants. But yeah, the models are really great. They're fun to paint. I wouldn't mind getting some more of them. In fact, hopefully here soon I'll have some more unboxings and reviews for you. So you've probably seen Spencer's bolt action stuff. I'm planning on picking up some Germans for that game. So it's also by Warlord Games. The game looks really exciting. I'll have some Warpath coming at you from Mantic Games, and some Drop Zone Commander from Hawk War Games. We're expanding our repertoire of games here at Geek Spades, and we look forward to sharing all those games with you. Until then, geek on.